can't take my guns from me, young man. Don't tread on me, you'll fall where you stand. I played dirty as a dog, Lord, forgive my sins. The world that we're living in is going to hell. You'd rather bite your tongue and buy the stories they sell. Stand my ground till the day I'm gone. Salute the ones who never made it home. I bleed red and my stripes are white and my skies are blue. I don't call 911. I was raised with guns that I like to shoot. I was born and raised hell. I was raised to stand my ground. I keep one hand on the Bible and a middle finger to the man. I keep one hand on the Bible and a middle finger to the man.
See, we soldiers in this new age and tread on enemy lines. Old school in our veins and never change with the hands of time. All these crooked politicians on a mission just to find all the brains they can wash and all the rules they can't apply. Just a bunch of sheep inside these fences, always sleeping, mostly senseless, medicated, incarcerated. I hate to say it, but the truth is vicious. Lied to and deprived too. They got us in the system. Middle finger to the man. You either with us or against us.
I'm bleeding red and my stripes are white and my skies are blue. I don't call 911. I was raised with guns that I like to shoot. I was born and raised hell. I was raised to stand my ground. I keep one hand on the Bible and a middle finger to the man. I keep one hand on the Bible and a middle finger to the man.
Soldiers in this new age and tread on enemy lines. On the school in our veins and never change with the hands of time. Still we soldiers in this new age and tread on enemy lines. Old school in our veins and never change with the hands of
I
time.
bleed red and my stripes are white and my skies are blue. I don't call 911. I was raised with guns that I like to shoot. I was born and raised hell. I was raised to stand my ground. I keep one hand on the Bible and a middle finger to the man.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Let me trying to figure this out. I'll get there. All right, there we go. Can y'all hear me okay, or is the background shit too loud? I can't tell on the tablet. Oh, let me see. Hoorah. Can y'all hear me okay? 5x5. Yep, cool. Thank you. Okay. I don't know. I just figured I'd come on. I want to give you a little update. Feel like mortal shit. But figured out a long time ago whining about it don't make feel no better. So I got half of the handrail on. I still didn't finish the whole ramp. I got it secure, but I need to go back. But man, that shit screwed me up. But camera looks messed up. See a crazy guy. That's it. I went to the doctor. My next step is a neurosurgeon or some kind of neuro specialist with EMG. It's not the heart one, it's the nerve thing. Anyway, they're fixing to test my nerves endings, and because they with the ultrasound I have flow problems. I forgot the word. I meant to bring the damn paper actually out here with me. And so anyway, that's where that's at. So it'll probably be a month because everything I do is on the month, because, well, that's what the shitty invalid living is like. It's on the month. So, anyway, I just kind of been, I don't know how to. Sometimes you just feel like shit. You don't want to bring that on nobody else. So, that's all. But I'm gonna try to stay at doing things. So I will say I'm gonna do some kind of video, because yeah, and then touching on what TT once said, which, by the way, welcome everybody. I appreciate everybody being here. I'm sorry I didn't go down the list with everybody. On the tablet, it's kind of hard to scroll like that, but I appreciate everybody being here. Hope y'all are having a good day. But yeah, touching on what TT1 said, I gotta say, man, after that little speech last night, I just, so things are going to be peaking, and it's going to be real easy to get distracted and pulled into these little vacuums, and now's not the time. Now's the time to gather your focus, start paying attention to your surroundings, start paying attention to what's actually going on right around you that can flash at any time. So the way I took that, basically, one part of that I thought was so ironic, because it pretty much laid out exactly everything that they do. Of course, in typical fashion, it was always flipped. But yeah, that was ironic how everything. I love the whole philosophy behind that too. That's a kicker. So MAGA is an extremist, and it's like, well, wait a minute, what does that stand for? Well, that's those crazy people, because it stands for making America great again. And, who the hell wants their country great? That's got to make you extreme as shit. So, but I will say the nerve part of me that kind of really, the little hairs went up for me was when he hit with the violent word. Because, see, that's in my opinion, my 2 cents, tell you with a grain of salt, redneck in the woods. See, there's a tree. Following along what's kind of been going on the last 6 years, that's almost like a call to action type thing. So I have a feeling that we're fixing to see that spark off. So I think that's fixing to become what could be, flag, a distraction, an event, whatever you want. I know that it's going to stir up shit, and there'll be lots of people that lose sight of the main target. And you'll focus on little battles and you'll lose the war. So that's what always worries me. And I learned that lesson decades and decades ago. And even then, I didn't take it into account with like my own personal thing, and I learned that over the past couple of decades. But you can get focused on little battles and end up losing the war. So I gotta say, dude, that whole Darth Vader Hail Fuhrer type bullshit background, man. And what worries me too is so many people get so emotional nowadays that people on that side, I guess if you got that side and that side, and I love how people want to try to break that down and go, you can't have the us's and them. You know what? No, there is, just because there's a right and a wrong. So sometimes, depending on the sides that people pick, there is a us and them. I don't intentionally define it that way, but you know what? There's a book that's been out for a long, long time. It's a compilation of letters that tells an pretty impressive story And somewhere along that compilation of letters, there's some phrases about let your yes be yes and your no mean no. That's an identifying line right there. But I gotta say, man, that whole red background shit, that little gray-headed, bald, Beavis head looking little shit. Dude, the little cornholio there was, yeah. So, and I'm sorry, I kind of missed out on chat, and welcome everybody that's here that joined in and that hung out. And, you know, you want a current little update, you just rewind back up. You didn't really miss much. And then I was just touching base on that crazy shit from last night. But I was, man, you just, you know, people you know and people you talk to, they're going to get upset and they're going to be excited. And, but, man, showing up on some fires, and people are, they mean well, but they cause more harm because they get in the way and they're not focusing. So instead of kind of either being support or just getting out of the way, you know, but you got to focus. It's so important. Let's see what I got. Okay. Don't want to miss out on chat. Let's see, what do we got? CTT1 says that speech was made to provoke a response. Using the Marines, that dark background looks serious. Yep, that's it, TT1. Let me just, morning, G-Mall. Morning, everybody that's here. I appreciate you being here. It's, that's gonna, I got to do that in a different little video, because I don't know, sometimes this overwhelming presence kind of gets me tongue-tied, because this isn't like, oh man, I couldn't begin to keep track. I'm trying to keep track now. So if you said it began and it was important, just tell me again. Oh, let's see. Saw TT1 said something about the people outside. Yeah, I thought that was kind of ironic, dude. And then that little bitty handful of crowd, because dude, it's all smoke and mirrors. But, and see, it's easy if you know that to say it so plainly, and which is good because you acknowledge it for what it is. But the problem is man, there are so many that don't, and there's so many that the green screen's real, you know, type mentality. It's on the internet. It's got to be true. It's on TV. It's got to be true, you know. And there is that. And I don't know, man. All I can say is if that little speech right there last night didn't show you that there is a defining line, and I'm sorry, it ain't two wings of the same bird as far as that T word and, you know, the whole color orange thing. I think that should have been a good wake-up call for people that think that that's all been part of the thing and that they're all together. And it's like, well, there you go, because homeboy just pretty much nailed him and anybody attached to that. So you don't do that when you're in bed together. Okay, so now let's see. Oh yeah, then my head said it's not. I personally thought how it was ironic how the MAGA is against the Constitution. You know, we're totally, and it's like, I'm sorry, but then it was just kind of a chuckle because it's like, this is what they do. So everything they go, he did this, he did that, he did that, he did that. That's pretty much on this side going, we did this, we did this, we did this. That's how they talk. Sad things, they are things aware. Know how to do them. Right, but well, actually, Moose Man, hell, you got to kind of, I don't know if I'd put that in the same thing, no offense to what you're saying, but if I did kind of mentally connect that, you know, because they got done to them, but their shit wasn't right here in their face every day that they just chose to ignore. And that's kind of what happens nowadays. Biden is lying piece of shit. Yep, that's it. And I thought about trying to address that, but I have a feeling that's fixing to become real serious cannon fodder. See, he stirred things, so don't lose track on things that you say here. And, don't get stirred up in some of that emotional shit about, oh, man, don't let them suppress you. You know what? You think them people creeping through them damn little ditches and jungle vines, or that were creeped down in them corner rooms in certain city urban environments, and when you kind of know that you're in an outnumbered situation, you just don't stand up and go, ho, 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 well, I was just badass anyway. That's just not the way that works. So what you do is you just kind of have to, you learn to live and coordinate under the radar. Exactly, T1. That's exactly what it was. Yeah, it was definitely projection. And that's, man, the violent word to me was a call. That was the truth. See, that's what you're going to see. I will say, TT1, I just saw that pop on the bottom with the whole soul of the country thing. And once again, that's a true statement in a way. You know what I'm saying? That's a true statement in a way. Because if we can't pull together and we can't focus, man, oh man. So all I can say is right now there's a side that's batshit crazy, and then there's a side that has at least part of them is behind the Constitution. Might not be all of them, might not even be half of them, but I know that some of them are, and I know that majority doesn't like them. So sometimes the enemy of my enemy is my friend. So I personally don't listen to the whole two wings thing, because in a way, yeah, but that's a different issue than what we're facing right now. And I'm sorry, I missed something. Big Y'all said something. I've heard them say things like I'm liberal as they come, but I don't differ that, yet they still hate. Yeah, that's it. You realize they can show up to pay the speech. Well, no, it was a hate speech though, and that was a show and tell. That was. I mean, yes. In my opinion, just talking to myself, that really didn't amount to shit. What does bother me is not on the deliverance, it'll be the reception and that intake, and then all these little TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch TV shit, all these little platform groups, and the way that they'll spin that little footage, because that's what it's all about. It's the way all this stuff keeps getting spun. Mary, he referred to MAGA. Yeah. He pretty much, the T-Man and anybody that voted for him and anybody that agrees with that. Dude, this dude straight up and said how things are right now, they're on their way up, best that they've been in a long time. It's like, man, see, but once again, you can sit there and go, oh, dude, I know that's so full of shit. The problem is on all these little groups and all these little platforms, because it's a digital world. So that shit just getting fed in all these little groups. So there's 40 here, 100 here, 100 here, 400 there, 1,000 over here, and next thing you know, you got freaking furniture stores on fire and shit. And you getting old men getting smacked in the head with a fucking brick. Sorry, pardon my French. But it's if you don't focus and stay calm and focus on what's happening. And I think he's trying to stir everybody up so that everybody goes into that chicken with their head cut off, kind of running around and, oh my God, did you hear that? Did you hear this? Did you hear that? Did you hear this, dude? Oh my God. And it's like, nope, focus. Pay attention to your surroundings. Start kind of becoming more pick things that so they don't seem out of place, so you can notice changes. Because as we get closer to November, that's the whole intent. The whole intent is to either A, you're going to follow with their shit, or two, you're going to say that well, we got this, you believe it, or three, you're on the who gives a shit and none of it matters anymore. So see, guess what? You're not showing up and you're really benefiting them. So you might as well count that as a Democrat vote. Or you got the ones that are like, I'm not doing it. I don't participate. I don't agree with, and okay, so there's a more group. And next thing you know, you end up with a small group that goes, no, you know what? This is America. I do believe in the Constitution and the Declaration and the Bill of Rights. So, and yes, I believe that some people are trying to change our foundation, and maybe I need to pay attention. And then hopefully there's enough that show up, ballot in hand, and go, no, I'm here to watch you count this shit and not get caught up in all the hyperbole bullshit, dude. That's what I mean. You stand there and you get wound up like some little twerked up dude. Somebody whispering right there. Oh yeah, come. You can do it to an damn chihuahua. You can do it to a dog in a heartbeat. You just sit there and whisper the little shit trigger words. Boy, they get all stirred up and then they're gone. Like a little wind up toy. Well, see, that's what they're trying to do to everybody, in my opinion. I think that there's a lot of, I guess you call them the grifters nowadays, people that attach themselves onto things. So there's definitely, as long as we can make it through, I don't give a shit. Just go in there, and if you can cast a ballot and you can vote for at least a Republican that doesn't, talk stupid shit, at least keep your, because I don't know. I feel like the more people do that, to hell with it all, where there's a foot in the door, but it's being pulled out, and we're counting down the toes before finally the last toe, and then the door is going to close, and there you go. And some of us on this side of the fucking door are like, hell no, can you get out of the way so I can put my foot in there at least? But I'm just, maybe that's why I haven't just physically sit this out. I don't know. You're exactly right. What did Miss Mary say? Constitution was written for times like this. Yeah, but see, you gotta, and it's in the boundaries of what, what's at play. Hey, morning, Gigi. Which morning, everybody? I mean, I've been sucking it. See, I just kind of got on that little, because I'm worried. Because, man, it's, isn't that ironic that Fox showed it? Well, wait a minute, isn't Fox supposedly like a right-wing thing? Well, I guess they can say that, but it's a what-if. But yeah, kind of makes you wonder why the other three didn't. But the other three are all known to be left-wing. Oh, what I missed? Local elections. Whoopi Goldberg knows what's up. Her blood sugar. Well, see, but okay, now here's your good point about Whoopi. No, I just, you kind of call people out some, although I'm not really calling nobody out because, hell, I don't. People are just people. But think about that. How does that show still even stay on the air? Why? You can't tell me that that's only Democrats that watch that, or only the radical left that watch that show. Which means there's people that might sit there and have listened to Biden going, that's just crazy. Go Trump. But then they turn around and watch The View. Now they might be talking shit about him every time they talk shit about, him. But watch, they probably let all the other shit go by. I mean, it's just, I don't know, man. When does your yes mean yes and your no mean yo? Yo, home dog, I am going to knock the piss out of you. Sorry, Red Wasp is staring me right in my face. I'm going to approximate distance this at about 37 inches. I'm staring him dead in his eyeball, and it's actually kind of impressive because he's actually even like perched up with his little legs, and he's got his little wings kind of leveled out. Oh, I got a little flex out on the wings thing. Homeboy did this little part. I'm going to let you know, dude, I got my hat, and I will snipe your happy ass with that bad boy. And see? Ain't nothing wrong with it. Sorry. Pardon my distraction. I have an event going on. A red flag. Actually, it's a red ass warning, but I have a red ass event going on. No pun intended. Man, I'm almost ready to take my eyes off this little fucker, because the minute I do, he just has to, he won't look somewhere else. He just like is staring me down, dude. Now, the one thing that I can't do, see, there ain't no running. So this is one of these moments in life when it's like you tackle a line of shit, and guess what? Come hell or high water, you just got to back that up. Might hurt a little bit, but that little fucker stays in range because we fixing to go at it. So if my camera gets all goofy here in a moment, because I'm fixing to be leaning forward and I'm fixing to pop his ass, I'm just have to kind of adjust my shit. Kind of close the gap within reach. Because, man, I don't want to get no popped in the ass without noticing it. So pardon me for a moment. Oh, yeah, okay. We must have clairvoyant on that one. The hand come within range of the brim and he hauled ass the other way. So anyway, I'm sorry, back to chat. Totally. Can't call that a squirrel moment. I know that was a wasp moment. And down here in Texas, but let me tell you, red wasp, I'm sure everywhere else, because them big old fat red asses will hurt and burn. Ooh, stunk. So, appreciate everybody being here. Let's see, where I guess I could put a tell you, it's gonna be time to pay attention or be aware of your surroundings. You want to know our enemy's playbook? Well, and I will say now, here's something that's kind of been, I don't know, kind of going, what, really? Here these past, I don't know, month, as talk of everything kind of comes about, and it's like some of these people forgot about the whole Time magazine story, where they pretty much said, hey, this is what we did, but see, what did they, instead of the S word, the ST word, they fortified, I think that's the word they used, they fortified the E. But when you read it, it's pretty much the step-by-step on what happened. Hey, what's up, Navy vet? Cherry Lake, Cherry Lake, and there was a dude I heard yesterday. Hey, so anybody up around New York or from New York and stuff, have you heard of this guy? Damn, I forgot his first name. He's a black guy, and I want to say it's Pison, Pison is his last name. Kind of a younger guy. Man, he did this little, I guess, a little speech thing or something at one of these little deals, and I happened to catch it. And I gotta say, and it sounds like I'd heard him somewhere before talking about something, but Pinion, Pison, Pinion, I don't know, something like that. Taking care of a friend who had surgery. All right, lady, take a Patriot. Be safe, brother. Keep your head on a swivel. and smile. Okay, let's see. Garrett Scott, Mooseman, notice a lot of fox anchors aren't getting much airtime. Great gut feel judging, but they're letting Tucker talk lots. Yeah, but I don't know, man. Foxes are lame to death. Well, and you know what? This is September. There's October, and then there's November. Well, the beginning of November, everything, there you go. So pretty much, if you think about it, you got 60 days damn near. You got 60, there's about 60 days, thereabouts, before something gets distinct, defined. Hey, thanks, Kentucky Favorite. I can always use them. And that'll take me back to that too, because I want to do a little video. I'm gonna do a little bit of a change. I don't know. I hadn't quite decided what I fully am gonna do, but I'm fixing to do a little intro thing to where I can just, that way I don't have to go back and repeat some stuff. And the guy on Gutfield, that Greg Gutfield. Oh, is it Tyson? Yeah, I guess his name is Tyson. Yeah, I wish I had brought that paper out on my nerve flow thing, but yeah, apparently something wasn't right. And so now I'll be doing nerve test and then a neurosurgeon. But I just don't. Another CNN correspondent leaving the network. Well, now, see, and here's this kind of a little goofy, it's no big wound up theory on that, but all right, I'll just throw this out there. So if you had been doing some shiznit, okay, definitely not legitimate stuff, and here right down the road seems to be a time when the people that get to decide what rules to enforce and the way to enforce them, well, that might be fixing to change hands. And if you're not really feeling very anchored in your position, you might start to crawfish some, see, because then you're going to kind of want to go ahead and, go climb off into a little creek somewhere and try to evade accountability. And then this is another part of that focus part, see, because this is not getting caught up, not reacting and getting pulled into certain things so that then it can be spun against everybody kind of deal. Staying focused, showing up, casting that, staying focused, having a presence, a mass presence. That's staying focused. Then after the fact, it's not, don't sit down. Now we hold those people accountable. And you remember representatives every 2 years, presidential every 4 years, senators every 6 years. So I personally would look at it as in representatives kind of get the good little skim over for the most part real quick, because then you focus a little bit more on that presidential one, only not as much because it's without the other two, not much there. But the senators, those are the ones that really need the scrutiny, because see, that's the long running ones. Like we're having to suffer through the John Cornyn shit because he pitched that line and he sold that line of shit, and now here we are. And so it's like, okay, so then now we need to be watching for the one that'll be the replacement. And see, here's the cool thing is because when you look at a byproduct of staying focused like that is you pick up your numbers. Well, then guess what? If your numbers end up big enough, you can then defeat some of these people, and you don't have to wait to the end of the term. It's kind of like a win-win. Okay, let's see. Sharon says, got a good idea. Rescue my daughter. I could come get you and go to Oregon and get it. Several of them hot. Don't think anyone will bother us in voting on it. I got my Rudy Roo. I almost didn't know how to take that though. I gotta say, Miss Sharon. No, and I'm just picking because I know you meant one. But when it was like go to Oregon, I'm like, oh wait a minute, I'm in Texas. Well, I don't know that'd be a good thing. Go up in there, that might. My accent back in the day, people might be going, "Oh, that's a cool accent." Nowadays, I don't know. Let's see. Happy to add raw vet. Hey V, what you mean V on adding raw vet? Red one, oh yeah. You see a pound of right TT1. Well, I missed so much of the comments, and I'm sorry, guys. Everybody come in, and usually I try to keep track, but today was a little different because oh, somebody's firing up the crappy mower or something. Oh Lord. There you go. Mobile repair on wheels. Must be looking for somebody. And of course, don't worry, don't be sus and just thump and boom as you're coming by. And it's like, I don't know what to tell you. Look, Rudy done perked all up like, what? And I was just picking, Miss Sharon. I was just picking. You said okay, but I didn't get no smiley face, so hopefully I'm just picking. Okay, Kush says, Brother Rescue, if you please don't forget next online Psalms 139. Oh, dang. Kush, I'm outside. I don't have my Bibles inside. Man, that was one crappy sounding thing. Hope that wasn't a log splitter or something. Okay, what do we got? I've never seen anything like that. Sheep, cows, but they were panting like a dog. Oh, wow. Well, if something was jacking with their respiratory or their sweat glands, something like that, then that could cause it. What is Rob Vet Family Channel? They played music. I know I came in late. Oh, wait. I came in late. Need to go back and watch again. If you were live at the time, I was at Vineyard helping the person who asked me for help. I would try showing you the vine and other trees and fruits from the garden. Yeah, well, that's cool, Kush. But I mean, you said something a while ago about with Psalms 139 and next, but I missed before that. I'm sorry, the glare does. on some of this. No, I can't even hardly see myself. Okay, sure. I'm going to sit down for a few. Hey, Milky. Moose Man, Lori C. Hey, Rink. I let a guy mow my front lawn once. Told him bring his house when he was done this afternoon. Not unless the neighbor came over and caused the issue. There you go. Hit gal shift kicker. Got hard luck survival. Rob Brett, the channel is down. Oh, so they took it down. See, yep. Oh yeah, they attacked him, dude. That don't get no more. Want to know what's up? Then there you go. First-hand experience. Hey, Bunny. Hey, John. Let's see. Still, you can find footage from the garden at Jennifer. Oh, there it went. Stream yesterday, starting from 2 hours 52 minutes. That is where I came up and still around the garden. Oh, cool. Hey, Dan. And hopefully the background, hopefully it's not too loud or nothing. Hey, Bill, what's up? Hey, Miss Nina, Huckleberry, Mr. Donald, Scat Pack. Didn't think about it. They're crazy over there, seems. Just don't want to get jumped. Okay, yeah, there you go, Miss Karen. No, but I get what you're saying, yeah, because that's, hey, November. Definitely need to try to gather with some other people type thing, you know. Oh, that's a big old pretty butterfly. Man. Well, no, Bill, I was just going to do a little update on, I did get one. Oh, a little dude's back. All right, this time he's going down. Y'all are just going to have to stick with me. I'm already locked. Bam! Yeah, what's up? It's like that, homie. And by God, if you can't prove it, it didn't happen. Ain't that what we say? Now, the funny part is, if I don't hurry up and get over there and finish this little project off, he's liable to might wake up. All right, so I got to go here. I got to go here. I got to go here. And where's he at? He's right. I can't see him on the camera. I know he's in there. It's too far away. There he is, right there. That's it. Dead little shit. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, buddy. That was a close one. See, that's what bragging will get for you. That's what bragging will do to you. Yeah. All right, let me make sure I get this back right. Bam. What's up? Okay, that's crazy shit. See, that's what bragging will do for you. That was close, buddy. About the time I went to pull back going, okay, and then looking at this damn tablet, I looked at the screen on that and saw the leg twitch and went, wait a minute, what was that? It was like, oh no. That, Gigi, that was a red wasp. Hey man, I'll snipe them bad boys with a hat. That's why I wear one. I'm dangerous with that shit. Mad Chad chunks of axe. I can pop a hat. Hey, what's up, Samo? Samoan Watchman. Hey, Wings of Faith. Oh, let's see. I don't have my cane loose, man. Yeah, well, T-Rock. How was it? Hey, Silver Girl. All right, I think I got everybody. Bam. Yeah, red wasp are not fun at all. Nice weather. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it'd have been nice to get a little bit more rain, but hey, I'm grateful. Got what we did. I have a feeling these red wasps are wanting to probably made a nest in my damn barbecue pit since I ain't used it. Man, it was so weird going to the doctor and having to do some more of that stuff and ask me a few more questions. I didn't realize, man, it's been 6 years. I mean, it's funny because I say that talking about all this batshit crazy stuff the administration's doing and all that and the way our country's going, but I didn't realize that it's, So let's see, I won't be watching anyone's live tonight. Going to my nephew's homecoming. He's the one, his dad died last year. And Memphis is senior. Oh, it's sad to hear about that, T, but it's awesome to hear about what's coming. If that makes sense. I'm sorry, man. Can't say I've ever seen a red wasp. Oh, yeah, Gigi. You don't want none of these things, man. I don't know. It's like liquid fire flying through the air, and they get pissed at nothing. So they're an aggressive ass little shit. Yes, they do hurt. Hey, Bambi, welcome. Uncle Bird. Right. Gooseman, breast washable, swarming jeans, hanging on a clothesline. Don't ask how I know. Right. Yeah, I just thought. By the way, tonight, let's see if I remember correctly. Sophia is going live. They'll be doing the cannon. Sophie and the Cannibals, I think, and I shared her link, I think, on my community page. And then tomorrow on Saturday night is TT1, and I think I don't know if Steve is going live tonight or tomorrow. I don't know. Miss Nina, if you're still in, are y'all going? Or do you know if Ronnie is, or excuse me. Oh, is Ronnie here? Hey, Ronnie. What's up, buddy? I was actually just talking about you, and I wasn't sure if you were going live this weekend or not. Oh, cool, baby. I'm grateful for everybody that subs. I know there's people that don't really chat or anything, and that's cool because I do that in channels that I go. I'll go over there and I'll watch Miss Sophie and them do their canning and all that because I enjoy the atmosphere and the food, and just watching some of the dishes that they do and just how they do it too. And I don't know how to do that stuff, so I always like just kind of learning about stuff I don't know. Oh, that's my dang chair. Forgot it on. We are going to the Dole plantation and do the maze on Saturday. Oh, that'll be awesome. Okay, so y'all need to watch Steve and Nina's channels because that will be cool. Okay, Ronnie. And then Ronnie might be going live tonight. I know the Sophie with the Cannibals, I got a link up for them, and I know TT1 tomorrow night is, and I got a link up for him. And then, and by the way, I just, if I don't put one up. It's nothing against anybody. Sometimes I just happen to my things click and I go, oh wait, here, let me share that. And, you know, Sophie's I caught about the time she shared, because man, we've been doing, it's been so cool here lately because she does those little morning and evening things with the deer or like her garden stuff. It's so cool, little quick, you know. You got a cool environment. Oh man, didn't realize I was behind on the video. Yeah, by the way, in chat, don't forget at the top of chat to go where if it says top chat up there and on YouTube, then click that little down arrow and select live chat, and then chat will become in consecutive order as it's being talked about. Because by default, YouTube just wants you to pay attention to what's trending in chat. So it's only focuses on the main chatters first. That's why you get top chat. Instead of just having a conversation with people, you know. Hey, I think I just saw Jungle. The name? Yeah. Go on, Jungle Jet. Said don't get lost in the maze. Oh yeah, and on the video side in YouTube, sometimes if you bounce around or something, you come back, it'll be sure that down there by the word live that the dot next to it is red. That way you know you're actually listening live. Not that my shit's like all that. That's one thing I'm going to address. I don't know, man. I enjoy this, and I want to benefit more from it, and I would like to try to offer a positive, beneficial side to it. I gotta say, boy, that young man over Hutch yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. He did his little short one, and I think somebody must be giving him a hard time, which I just don't get, because, you know, the young man's pretty, you know, he don't seem like no shit talker, so I don't know why people see, but then that might be why, because if you aren't, then people want to try to provoke it. Because it's that whole poke. See what he did, and that's. But yeah, apparently. But he had some, you know, it kind of goes in. Your yes needs to start being yes, and your no needs to be no, because that gray area. While I understand it, I've coexisted in it for a long time, but I do think that those boundaries need to be tightened up a little bit more. I think that's been the problem. It's gotten too comfortable in the gray areas, and now you do have some mentally unstable person dressed up in some kind of stripper gear that was actually designed for the opposite sex, but yet he's going to put it on, and then people are going to let their kids see that. And people are going to walk by, and they might look the other way, but they're still walking by. And it's like, but how are you not saying anything against that? I mean, when is enough? When they are kicking in your door? I'm just saying. So while I don't know about going out and stirring up emotion and feelings, but I get it. I could rewind 20 years and go, oh yeah. Let's see the people chatting about stuff. 45 minutes ago is kind of funny. Hey, Brother Rescue, what kind of tree is that behind you, please? That is a oak tree, sir. It is a oak tree. And then, okay, let's see, what else did I remember? Sometimes I tell them, sometimes I can snare. Right. Hey, so much chat went by. Because you also got to remember, I mean, I personally think that some of the emotional, I guess we'll say, that little stir and the poke and prod and the little hint things, the little, stir you up, whisper kind of things. You got to watch that, because see, that's that whole layer to that. And you got to remember, man, that whole narrative feeding that side of things has just got a single directive, and it's to just squash the other side. There's no individuality. There's no keeping the constitution. There's no identifying mark to that. There's nothing other than just squash and exit the other side. Bam. And that way, then people in power have their way. People that ain't got it and can't fight back, there you go. Everything smooths out. I saw a Japanese I saw something about a Japanese oak tree. Let's see what I saw. A Japanese oak tree there, small trees, under a vineyard, and I reminded about the fruit of the righteous, the tree of life. Proverbs 7:30, and the Lord Jesus has sent away all. Actually, I noticed the song was changed. Oh, yeah. I can play another one. It's hard to do the background one on this tablet because that little slider dude in my finger I'm doing like a half inch of screen space, and they make this little indicator slide bar like 30 seconds or something. And like, holy shit. Rescue, I dropped another cooking video. Go check that out after your show. Oh, cool. Yeah, John does some cooking stuff. And hey, Tammy. And hey, Carl. I'm not sure if I even said that earlier. I don't know, man. That's the one drawback on tablet. Political correctness. Yeah, we just, I gotta say, that's the part that worries me, and it is what it is. I mean, I'm worried for everybody else. I'm worried about myself. I'm right here, don't have a lot, I don't really have nothing to lose. So it's just my little piece of the pie. There it is. But I do worry about, and because I do think that there's certain things, and it's kind of like, man, at some point, the kindergarten class has gotten so far out of control that they're on the verge of like having the whole place leveled down. And it's kind of like at one point you think that the adults in the break room need to kind of put the cup of coffee down and stop talking about days of our lives and come out and acknowledge that and set them all down, so that before everything, because it's easy, man. It's easy to think, I'll rebuild. And it's like, man, you know what? Own a house and then lose everything. And then look at that and then ask that person, when you see that person, say, hey, how easy was that to get all your shit back to you feeling back to good? No. And it's like, man, you know what? And then just kind of go, hey, well, if you could do that fire over, would you put it halfway? Would you do everything you could to save it halfway as it's burning? Or would you just go and watch? Man, almost anybody in their right mind tells you, hell no, man. From the moment you see it's on fire, you try to put it out. You put the shit out, focus on the problem. It's kind of like having an electrical short and knowing it's a short, it sparks, it's smoking, and it's like, well, you know what? No. Things over. It's been a pain in the ass for so long, no, just go ahead and let it go. We'll just build a whole new house because of it. And you just can't do that. And see, and that's what worries me. It's like this Republican, Democrat, there is a side right now that at least part of them are focusing on constitutional shit. So there you go. That's better off than the other side. So there's a plus. And you just got to start looking at things in a basic way. Unless now I say that, I guess maybe I take things for granted, but I will say nothing I say will relate to anything city-wise, because I don't. Yeah, I'm sure that life within that little parameter right there. Well, I can't fully understand it, because that's why I never chose to do it. Milky said I still need to order the whole show. I'm looking at an Enigma set at pricey though. Moose Man said 1791gunleather.com. I think might be a spot. I think that's what he was putting up there. So that's King Cars. It's like old generation though. Yeah. Well, and I didn't really mean that literally, but it's just that the analogy, because you can see this large thing going down, and you can keep going, and it's like, if you take that scenario, you can spend all day going from child to child to child to child to child, and by the time you're even a quarter way through, the first one's already starting all over, either the same or some different something. And so it's just, that's why, and that's what it feels like. That's how they've been able to manipulate everything and kind of get it to right here. And then I think at some point there was a pause, and then that was that whole focus on the flag again. Good old Glory. It's kind of a pretty awesome foundation to it. It's pretty very motivational, inspiring, respectful, but all the good, just so that rallied a lot of people. It did that before. So let's see, and they know that. They know that going in this time. That's why all that was a setup before. And I'm hoping that doesn't spark people to where it becomes another one. If that makes any sense. Well, it's a concealment setup. Oh, is Aloha in here too? Oh, that's Miss Nina. My bad. But yep, Gmo. Just Aloha, you fine ass woman. I have company. Have a great day, everyone. See you somewhere later on. All right. God bless, Gigi. Have a great day, man. And somehow I know you're going to be smiling, so just help somebody else smile. How's that? Oh, I see Milky. My first cat chewed on my husband's, or however spelled it, holster. They cool. I've always preferred leather when it comes to holsters. Yeah, well, in Minecraft, I will say it depends. If you're out just sweating up and down, like say you were going up and down poles or out in the rear easement lines and stuff, then I gotta say there's something about the Tyvek or cloth, that those styles versus the leather, because when you sweat, you can always just scrub the outside off of those and let them dry. Which the leather you can too. You can just oil them up. It's good. And it was done. Now that's how we got to where we are. Ronnie, how's the storeness today? Well, yeah, it's a little bit until I kind of have to sit a little different right now. Thank you, Gigi. Rescue CNN changes color of background lighting of Moloch to make it look less evil. Oh wow! So they toned it down digitally. And see what's ironic? It bit them. See here, there's when you get kind of like a little insanity you're not even thinking things through. So if you see some farther shots, the reason why it was red, which I'm not justifying. I mean, yes, definitely looked all hell pure shit. Darth Vader shit. But when there's a picture that I saw from a more zoomed out angle, and I think that they were going for this red, white, and blue look. Only the placement of them, and then the fact that you wanted to zoom in so you didn't have to show how there wasn't very many people in front of him. It kind of bit him in the ass, because it was like, you can't zoom out and show red, white, and blue, because then they're only going to see a handful of people up there. So they zoom in to make it seem like there's a lot of people there, only now all you see is the red, and it's like, oh, there you go, buddy. Evil begets evil. Don't forget to smash like. Oh, thank you, Nina. Like you're taking songs and putting them into one. Bonnie said, appreciate the information. All of you need a holster and learning. There you go. Well, hey, Bonnie, and I'll tell you, bug out. I might go live in the morning, and if I do, and I'll see if bug out feels like joining in on his way to work or something. And if he does, then maybe we can get his little take, and we can get some other people's opinion. Trying to think of who would just be kind of real, kind of fluent and stuff like that. That wouldn't mind coming up. I don't know if Mayhem would. He probably would be into that too. I can get a hold to Mayhem. I'll see if he'll be willing to. Or hell, Moose Man's right here, so Moose Man could probably point some good information. Navy vet. And by the way, if I didn't mention anybody else that's here, don't put that on me. I didn't mean nothing by nothing. I will say that's something I think Hutch was kind of talking about that, or maybe I was already thinking about it, so I don't want to put that on him. But I think if he referenced anything like it, then it might be where I kind of started thinking that. But man, people need to don't let this text and if something has really got you and you're kind of like, hey man, then reach out to that person. Like if it's me and you don't already know what my email is, then you can either go get it on the about thing, or you can just remember it's Brian with an I.rescue@gmail.com. And then you can kind of go, hey man, when you said this, where was that directed? And be like, oh, that was just kind of a general thing. And you find that, I mean, because sometimes, like I thought it was only in text, and shit. But I can see, no, it comes out here too. And I've been guilty of it too, because hell, man, sometimes you kind of wonder, and it's like, well, I don't know, shit, is that like something else? But then I have to just realize that no, you might be listening, but you ain't the only one. So, and you don't know what all has been going on with that particular person. So I figure it's like I used to worry about people like damn man, I didn't piss nobody off. And I mean, not that I don't want to piss nobody off unless you deserve it. And then I don't really care if you get mad. Because if you're getting mad on the fact that you aren't correct on something, or what you're doing is not honorable or respectable, well, that's not my problem whatsoever. But if I think something about you, it's just because I don't agree with what happened. I don't agree. I don't think it was respectful. I don't think it was honorable. I don't think it was appropriate, whatever the situation is. But just ask if it's something I did. That's what I'll say. And anybody else, hey man, try reaching out. I can't guarantee the response, but I always figure you can only do your part, and your part is to, as long as I'm acting right and I'm talking in a polite way, and I say, hey, is this what this was? And you get to, if you do it, well, that's not on you. You can't take care of that. It's like people getting sober. You go to making amends, and people get that part confused, but the making amends is to help you acknowledge what you did and own up to it. So when you're acknowledging it to the person that you did wrong, it's not about their forgiveness. That's just sprinkles on the cupcake. Oh, is Zach here? Hey, Zach. Oh, there he is. Mr. Unique Prepping. I just think that right now, given that little speech last night, careful of the shit you hear on here and the narrative that people start pushing is what I would say. Just, ooh-wee, man. Watch everything on here. Me included, everything, and with a grain of salt. And then if something gets your attention, then pick out what part of that. And then now go outside of anything you're connected to and start to kind of look at what other things are being said about that. Hey, Miss Emily. Oh, you're welcome, man. I thank you guys for being here. I was not expecting this many people, and I kind of wanted to get on. I know that several people had left a few comments, and I'd gotten some emails and some messages, you know, because the other day was kind of son. That was like a day at the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. I feel like that damn bull kicked the living shit out of me, and it's still sore. So, but it was an identifying moment, and I've been thinking about how to deal with it, and then just like typical life scenario, you know, as I'm kind of going, okay, I want to start addressing things a little different. I need to focus on this. Well, then you got some batshit crazy dude that wants to come on and with his little Hail Fuhrer shit out. And it was like, wow, okay, then I know where, because I do love hanging out with y'all, and I like sharing with you, and I'm actually, like I said, I want to make that beneficial for me, but I want to do it in a way that would become beneficial for anybody else. You know, oh, that was it. Milky, which Huck might have said about it. I just saw the word trolling. Yeah, that's what Hutch was saying. Something about trolling. Yeah, no, I don't do that, but I could see 20 years ago doing that. Faux show. See. I guess so. Let's see better. Oh, and by the way, I asked earlier, is anybody up around the New York area or something, or know anything about? There's a black guy named Joe. I want to say it was Joe Pinion or Pinion. I think it was P-I-N, I-O-N or something like that. Anyway, I heard a little speech thing by him, and I gotta say, I kind of like the way he was calling them out too. You know. He was calling out the whole urban shit too. You know, it's like all this crap you're trying to sell them, and it's all BS. And I love it. Hey, Indy. Oh, thank you, Nina. Well, you know, because it's like that. You know, I mean, it's not like I recommend it, because, yeah, this is definitely, I don't know, I almost feel funny saying it this way, but son, doing this little personal live stream, hey, let me talk to the world about my issues. Let me tell you, this ride ain't for everybody. I gotta say, yeah, this ride ain't for everybody. So, but, you know, hey, it's been helpful for me. So you just kind of, you know, read through it. You come up with some questions or something. You want something. Hey, if you email me, I'll tell you. If you email me and ask me something, I will answer you. And if I haven't, that's one of my changes starting September 1st. I'm going to pay attention, because some of you guys just you mean more than you know. You know, everybody means something to me. Even if I don't even know you're there. Because when the number goes up or something, while it's not me, it's not chasing numbers. I don't care about all that. But it means that many people are listening. And then especially if I feel like I said something that was really kind of like out of line or sounded, bad, and then those numbers don't drop, believe it or not, that means something. Sharing all this shit and saying it out loud, it means something. I don't know. Man, some people like AA groups, and I guess I just decided, hey man, why are you such a small building? Open your shit up to the world. I don't know. I do all kinds of goofy shit. Add another one on the list. Go big or go home. Had no idea that was going to translate all through my life. Bonnie, if I get this, everyone better run. It doesn't happen much. Well, I would say that, but then that would not be true because I get upset pretty frequent. It's just that I choose not to show it. She says I am hostile. I eat pissed for breakfast. Well, do you put some Tony Chachere's on your pissed, Gmo? Figure on that. I think it probably on tap on demand. See, and there's the catch. So many of my favorite people. Good to see you all. Oh, cool, Andy. I like service. They're like, what, he said that? No, that's why you're always having audio problems. I see now. These guys making a batch of this thing. Oh, okay. Shima, is that what you sit between chainsaw sessions? Right. Oh, okay, cool, TJ. Well, I wish I had a probably, which I'll try to do a video when I fix the rest of the rail, and I'll do a video when I go to doing the little blocks supporting it because I'm not finished with it. Because let me tell you, buddy, that was a ride. That was a ride. Hook especially don't talk about, her possibly cut noise. She'll be digging up lines. Instead of kicking up mud, Milky be digging up lines. Milky says, what? Call 811 and have line locator show up. Wait, what? Nah. I got this shit. If something comes up, I'll just figure out how to fix it. So far, so good. Speed looks like a superior. Cook and Garrett, please stand over here in a puddle. I have some water to connect there. Beep, beep. Hey, at least Milky was going to wet the sponge. He said standing here in the puddle. I got it. I got the ramp part. I'll go over here in just a sec. I'll show y'all. I got one half of the handrail up, and I added another little section that I had stuck over to the side. So then one side goes all the way the whole length. Butterscotch. Word. Hey guys, should I get a tripod for my iPad so I could live stream my harvesting and things mud? Well, Mr. Zach, let me, okay, my little redneck opinion from the woods right here, because I don't have one for this tablet thing. And yes, sir, I think it would be more than helpful, because doing the little video while I was doing that ramp was a pain in the ass, trying to figure out how to prop that up and stuff so everybody could see it. So and that's what Milky was telling me, was asking me if I had a tripod. No, I don't, but then that would be the thing you ought to get. It's either that or Milky had a rubber band type thing around the pole, so it'd be depending if you have a pole handy, but a tripod would be, I would think, would be the best way, because then it's wherever you want it, however you want it, so you're not limited. Limited tunnel. Thermostat broke and it just baked my house. My husband took the one control for the bedroom and replaced it. The tragedy was he left live wire sticking out above the light switch. Reach out and touch someone. Oh, okay. I guess I'll take y'all over there to look at the ramp. He looks like he's wanting to join Diane. I tell you what, the whole little ship thing, if anybody's going to suffer from the damn heat we lose power, is going to be this little spoiled ass ship that we got nowadays. Son, I'll have to be running the car and shit with air conditioning. As you can see, it's stable and it works. I'll probably let him in. Oops, sorry about that. Okay, now go back there. The next project's going to be the dam, where it goes into the carport. Okay, so next one. Hey, Black Watch. Okay, so now let me go here, here, and here. Yeah, so there we go. I got it all secured, but I still got to go back and stabilize those blocks. I kind of did this one probably good enough. That definitely I need to redo, and I need to bring that little V up where they meet up just a little bit. I don't know if y'all can see it through the camera, but there's a little bit of a dip right there, and it's ironic because I think there's one on the other side of this seam on the other side of the ramp though, so it's like this seam here and that one over there. But I got the handrail that goes from the carport all the way up. This one I'm going to leave where I can step right here if I can walk down it, or my wife, visitors sitting here in the chairs can just step up on the ramp. But I've got to fix that shit next, because that little bump, bump, man, that's a spine jar. But anyway, yeah, I got it up. I haven't done these little section of handrail here. Those are still loose, but the other one's all stable and firm. And so, yeah. Go back front ways. Yep, there we go. Okay, so now Oh, I don't think I missed anything. I called him at work and gave him a good kick. I told him to go in there and look what you did. Let you laugh at last. Y'all, did y'all know Zach? Just letting y'all know, Zach said he was voting for Camel Toe. Well, let's see, Zach. You know their stable auger pads they use on backhoes? You need some on your chair for the days you're having a really good time. Get you some wheelie bars. Especially this time your ass will call Nicky or Stuart or something. Oh, yeah, you know, man, thank you for saying that, Nicky. I was going to text Stuart. I forgot. Yeah. By the way, hell. So I dropped my phone again. So now the little dot by my thumb is what I did while I was working the ramp. And yesterday I kind of went to stand up a little too fast and had this in my hand. And when all of a sudden it kind of, and I let go of this, it fell. And for the first time it landed on the floor and made that bigger one right up there by my thumb. So yeah. That shit happens. Looking, I was like, hey, Summer, what's up? Biscuits and gravy. Now, let me add. Let's do this stuff. Being married to a Guinness has had some serious laughter. You don't know if they're going to stay in the lines or start coloring them. Oh, a genius. Y'all all have a wonderful, blessed day. Well, Miss Bonnie, you too, ma'am. And I hope you smile. And I hope you help somebody else smile. Oh, hey, Stuart. What's up? Sorry, sir. Yep. I'm on it. I'm a getting there, partner. See, too bad Dusty ain't around. We get little clips. I tried to do a little funny. All right, Stuart. Got you there now. Ooh, son. Okay, so what we got, Miss Emily? Really, I'm gonna just bought the piece inside and dried it as best I could. I'm hoping those spots I don't have to redo all the work. Oh wow. Yeah, that worked now. Was not for all right, Millie. Later, ma'am. Okay, cool, Summer. Well, in my prayers, ma'am. I know you got a lot going on. You do a lot. Okay, I'm starting. Yeah, I do. I do. Okay. No, awesome people have to. You got Stuart. Oh, you got a text. Should have a text from me anyway. That way you'll know who you are. It's me. Oh, Gus around. He's always lurking in the shadows. Yeah. On my way to the meeting. Love you. Okay, Summer. Well, good luck with your meeting. Hopefully it goes as a good one. Biscuits and gravy, man. We're still going to work on that date. I figured that out. And it's mainly on my side. All right, Stuart. Cool. I'll share pictures. Now when I'm ready to work on it, meaning when the brainstorm is. Okay, Emily. Ooh, fresh bread. Just took our fresh bread out of TJ. Man, oh man. Ain't nothing better than that, boy. It's that nice, just fluffy, stretched out pull. Man, oh man. Indy? Well, the name came into chat. 3 episodes ago, thereabouts. I want, a week ago. Let's see, we're at Friday. Well, actually, it might have been the Monday. It was either the Friday stream last week or Monday. So he came in chat for just a few and said, hey. And it was his account because it had the wrench, so it was blue. And you know how that goes. If it's blue, I know it's you. Oh, and then I'm there timed out. All right, I'm gonna take a break. Tomorrow night. I'm gonna try to be on TT1 up there, hang out with him for a little bit. Y'all be sure and check him out. Dude, TT1's got energy. We got that motivating personality. He's one of them kind of hands you call in, kind of sitting there and you're waiting for that meeting, and you got to go in there and address something, so you call him in and you have a cup of coffee with him and you kind of let him know the key points here, and then you send him in there, and then if you come in, you got him all ready to go to work. He just got, I don't know, he got some energy. Good man. Wish it wasn't a 13.5-hour drive up there to his neck of the woods. And I've made that drive. Oh, what we got? Oh, you're welcome, Indy. What do you use for pouches for your speed bees? Okay, so Mooseman Navy vet was wondering, what do you use for pouches for your speed bees loader? Cloth or leather? Police type speed loader pouches. Right on. As part of my staff meeting yesterday, we got to do a 2-hour first aid and CPR certification. I successfully resuscitated. Awesome, Indy. And by the way, so how do you like that? Are you enjoying it? Excited? Get a new environment, and as long as people are positive, and it can be exciting. Dude, fly somewhere else. You violate my airspace, and I'm just gonna I gotta defend myself. So we're clear, Mr. Dirt Dauber. Hey, kiss off. I'm on my way to Maryland. Oh, Lord. Well, y'all keep your head on them swivels. Always be safe. Apparently things are... somebody flipped the amplifier switch apparently last night from the sound of dipshit rhetoric, so everything is going to probably go up a few notches. definitely be careful. And smile. Just keep your head on a swivel. Being aware of what's going on, you don't have to let that put you in a negative mood. You can stay positive. You can smile and you can laugh, and you can still be still aware of what's happening around you. I'm just doing it in a friendly fashion. That's all. Matter of fact, do it in a friendly, positive vibe, and the feedback you're going to get as you do it will let you know it's actually a bonus. Andy says, I love my school. The staff are awesome. It's a small school. There are only 9 teachers and 1 office manager. I'll meet my students and families on Tuesday. Awesome. I'll be praying for you, Andy. I'll be praying. I believe you're going to be an awesome teacher. Oh, I guess I should put the goofy banner if I'm going to throw an opinion in it. I'm going to say, I ain't giving no medical shit. I ain't doing nothing. Which I don't know how much longer I'll be on, because I do want to rest. Ooh-wee. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing like a video, like an intro type video, but not an intro like for every deal. An intro just I thought about it. I kind of come a long ways in the past, basically year, and might as well I'll just lay some basic shit out at the beginning, and in that way, anybody that really wants to engage in conversation I don't have to reiterate for everybody that's still hanging around, you know. But I am going to try to start. I don't know, man. I'll tell you what. Here's your little teaser, that kind of thing. But I'm gonna do the chat parts where, you know, talking with people and like a panel and people coming up, but I think I'm gonna start doing some day stuff to where I just kind of come on, and maybe if people want to come up and be a vocal panel, kind of like Milky was doing for me the other day with the ramp, because I'm gonna start trying to do what I can do on my house, and you know, whatever happens with physically, it happens, you know, and just roll with it. If time comes and I can get it fixed, and I get it. If I don't, I ain't gonna slow it down. I ain't gonna wait on that. So it is what it is. But I will say, so here's the kicker for me is that whenever I go to do this, then I'm pretty much going to just put myself out there. You know, because then I'll have to own up to some shit, you know, and I've been lazy, let things go down. Appearance looks like shit. That kind of stuff bothers me, so that's a big deal for me, actually. So might not sound like a big deal. Very good. Anyway, that way and man, people that I've appreciated and liked meeting everybody, you know, even people that didn't like me. Most of the time I can coexist with just about anybody. I've lived with a couple of thousand people a couple of times, so life is definitely different. That's why everybody that does all this other thing, it's like, I don't know, man, and this is kind of living in these certain environments. I'm like, stuff big roll. Don't know. Hey, which one? Okay, what's this off there? Yeah, what's this one? Sorry. Yeah. One of those garbage trucks comes down, goes down through the loop back there. It's either that or you take your garbage to the county dump. But no, I'm just, because I like to be able to give people a place to hang out and stuff, because that's how I get to meet y'all and stuff. And so that's a good thing. But at the same time, I want to do things because I do, it's like people probably might not can understand the connection. Like, I gotta say, when I, Hutch and watching Sophie and all y'all doing the little videos, Bug Out's got his little videos, and everybody, because I'm kind of interacting with y'all, so it's kind of like watching y'all do things. And so instead of, I don't know, it kind of got me up out of my shit. And so it's like, well, okay, I'm being in the shit. Well, then do something. And so it's like, I don't know, I guess I could just sit here and go, oh, but man, that hurt. But you know what? It's not going to feel no better next week. It ain't like if I just sit here, and I've let things go so much to shit in 6 years. Talk so much about all this election and all this shit, and I don't know, it really sunk in when I was having to talk to the doctor thing all over again. So I done got all down in my shit, got depressed, and in this past year I got real agitated as I kind of got brought down. But Indy she's known me that long. It's been a long time. Thank you, ma'am. Yeah, and it's just been I don't know. I guess you could say the next chapter. God dang, man. See, this is what happens. When you outsource everything and you stop actually make them actually get in the freaking cab and show you that, yeah, they can operate this. No, outsource it. Just give them a card. What could go wrong? I have no idea what he just did over somebody else's place, but it just ain't mine. Sorry if that's real loud on there. Well, I sat on my ass, smoked half a pack of cigs, and watched you fix the ramp the other day. Yeah, but man, y'all are so busy. I mean, damn, Bill, look at your, dude, you do your walkthroughs, which, by the way, anytime you feel like doing another garden walkthrough, brother, I appreciate it. So I'm just throwing that on out there, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But, see, y'all do that, and that's why I'm not trying to like separate anybody. Everybody does their thing. And when y'all do these little videos and you share them and you put them up, and I don't know, man, I sit here and I watch y'all talk about all kinds of stuff, but then all of a sudden you're like doing something, and it's kind of, see, man, there's life is out there. And it's ironic because some people that I've watched and seen and do stuff, hell, I don't know that they think it's the end of everything, but yet they're active. So then it looks good to me, and it just kind of motivates me. And it's, man. And then whenever you see, it's like younger people like you, Bill, and Hutch, and Blingwood's probably just a couple of years older, maybe. But Mayhem doing stuff, it just, I don't know. So next chapter is going to be me doing some shit, only I'm going to start that off with like an intro of, here's a little something about me, get you caught up to speed, and then I'm going to just kind of have some nighttime ones. for a few hours. Everybody come up, shoot shit, talk about what if. But then, yeah, I know. And then during the day, kind of in the morning time, bleed one off, start the day off, get some coffee going. Because I can't do anything out the gate. It takes me a few hours to get muscles loosened up and nerve endings loosened up. But, you know, it's time to move forward, especially after the little spin of bullshit last night. Yeah. Things are just fixing to take a few steps forward pretty fast. So might as well, you know what? Hey, if I start doing this stuff, I'll get all these other muscles kind of ready and going. And then if I can go see this neuro dude, and he's like, oh, hey, look at me. Dude, I know exactly what that is. Got you fixed right up. Here we go. We just need to go in there and snippy snip. Tuck, tuck. There you go. Well, hell, I'm ready for some rehab action. And then I can be back in the game. And maybe that's part of my thing. Maybe I'm supposed to be prepping my mind for that too. Because I got to say, man. Oh, Miss Emily, let me see. Some days capable of doing things, some days pain destroys me. We all do the best we can with what we have where we are. Yeah. That's it. She just said, I finally got a break in the rain, so I'll be putting a few more veggies in the ground. There you go. It's hard to take the camera in the garden. It's my safe space. I know, dude, man. Your setup, it's so awesome. It's so awesome. Okay, so Cindy says rescue. Yep, we do what we can. My neighbors are such kind people. Help them with things without my asking, like this trash cans. Don't be so hard on yourself. If we were all healthy, we'd never met you. This is true. Yeah, because, man, which Indy knows that. She saw that happen. I kind of was really down. And then I got so fired up over the stuff you're not allowed to talk about when that happened. And I had met Indy. And that was, what, 3 years ago? Two years ago? Or something like that, 2.5 years ago, 2.5. Yeah. We do have medicinal, but you can't smoke it. Yeah, the gummy thing, Sharon. That's the thing, Sharon, Texas. It was funny, the doctor, you know, are you taking anything? I said, nope. I don't do pills. And the lady said, do you do recreational drugs? I said, nope. He was like, do you do that and smoke that? I said, not recreational. Yeah, that's some of that shit, man. I don't. It would be nice, because, oh man, yeah, I don't do all them pills. I ain't taking all that pharmaceutical shit. Oh. But yeah, you know, it's like at the beginning, I kind of came out weird and stuff, and some people at the beginning took it wrong, and it sounded kind of weak, I guess, which I was. I was all depressed till I started this. Definitely a different place than where I'm at. And I'm grateful to all y'all, because y'all kind of helped bring me out of it. You know, it's interacting, saying something out loud. And then if I say things out loud to you guys, see, I have to hold myself accountable to that. Because even though you don't see shit, like I go, okay, here's what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to put the handrail on that ramp. Well, you don't know if I do or not, really. But to me, I do. So, and the minute I say it, I realize that I don't know who all I just said that to. So It makes me hold myself accountable. And by doing that, it's brought me out. It's brought me, back in the mix, per se. It's just hard to adapt because a lot of shit goes real slow nowadays because I can't, my brain knows it's, oh, you just need to do this and grab the jet, put that right there, do this. And but it's me actually moving and implementing that stuff in order to finally do that. And some of that, I go do a couple of things and then it kills me for the day. So then, the next day, so sometimes it drags out. And thank you, Kiss Off. Let's see, what is Hawkeye saying? How's your back feeling? Man, it hurts like hell. It's my back and my side, my gut, all that just. But I saw the doctor and I forgot the paper. I'll go in actually in a minute. And I'll probably stay live for a few minutes. I think I'm fixing to go in and get some air though. I just sit out here and that's kind of nice, but there's no breeze. I didn't get my shop fan thing out set up or anything. Kissoff says, hugs chat, my daughter's driving and we're holding on for dear life. I mean to tell you. Lord have mercy. There you go, Benjamin. Guess I'll keep your hands and feet inside to the ride at all times. Hey, Rank. Good evening, mate. Good night, mate. It's 4 a.m. Look at you. You need to use some rest. Get you some rest. Yeah. That's Mrs. Right. I will take a lot, but I'm going to start cutting back. Oh, damn, Nikki. Only 91 days, so I started burning this pile from the tree that fell. Damn bear, a cold front. Damn bear. Hey, boo-boo. I'll tell you, fire near. Damn near. Damn near cold front. Everybody be doing the nod. So whopping 61 here today. Damn, Gmo. I'd love that. I wish the breeze was a little bit more. Then it wouldn't be bad. That's the only thing. Hopefully the glare don't get you. I know, right, Nikki? I'm just 61 degrees. I'd have to take that. I said, hell yeah, buddy. Be kicked out here in shorts and shit. Be like, oh yeah. 74. That's not bad. That's not bad there either, TJ. Let's see. Ain't that funny? The chip thing's right there where I have to refresh. There we go. Now one. After this front passes, it's going to be in the mid-80s and humid as all get out. Oh, I know, Emily, and that's the humidity. That's the kicker. What's this off rescue? Please consider an address to send Christmas cards. Oh, damn it. Little bug. Well, thank you, Kiss Off. Yeah, I don't know. Which, I mean, the main thing with that, my address would really just, other people involved, and I don't know. Plus, man, everybody got their own problems and stuff, so you can do e-cards. Silver roll, send me a nice one. I got you. Yeah, I don't know. I ain't graduated to that class yet. Hey, here, average summer, corn growing weather. Hey, what's up, Steve? Aloha, brother. Just woke up, must be gone. Look at you. Let's see, Carl says, rescue. B walks back, sick attacks on. I don't consider any. Oh, well, yeah, because that's kind of what he said, point blank. What it is that's it. Then, free to do, just not free from the consequences, and sometimes there's backlash. Guess we can send retro greetings. We can show the grandmother. Yeah, I guess, let me see how much a P.O. box is or something. How's that? I'll see how that goes. Hey, what's up, Dave? Thought I'd stop in to see how, man, that's... Thanks, brother. Man, oh, man. But, gotta stop coming up with excuses and just roll with what I got and just do. So, I'm just going to take y'all along for the ride. You should put clear plastic covers over them, line the wrap cards and just. Ooh-wee. Yeah, because the next part I'm going to have to do some weed eating. Get this weeded out real good. And then I kind of just go ahead and gather up some stuff that I think I might be needing to redo the support that goes all the way underneath. Here, flip this around, I'll show you. It's going to be a chore. I'll figure it out. Yeehaw. So, okay. All right, so see where those support goes right there and across to the other side. That way, that whole piece, I want to make sure that that's good and level going across there. And then that way, you know, I have no more problems. And then I got to do the same thing. Although I kind of did this okay, but it's still at slope. So I think I want to go ahead and level them out, anchor it. See, the problem I get right here is that you can't really tell it. But it's like after the hurricane and all that, I have had to take an excavator and I actually dug a damn trench around the house because the water flows this grade so much. And that's what's actually washed everything down. It's like hell in the carport, all that sand right there. Yeah, that shit's probably like 6 inches deep, 8 inches deep of nothing but the road sand from out there. So I gotta find the water flow. Is this the right camera? Yeah, there we go. Oh, hey, Emily. I'm going to tell you now, I had a gas one. I had 2 of them, actually. Pretty good. I mean, that's a nice one. Now, oh, yes, electric. I have a DeWalt cordless. And that bad boy will chew up some shiznit. And it's cool because it's light enough that I can kind of hold it with my left hand. And I just ride along in my chair and I can drive up to the hedges and I can sit there and wave it around. But I can do that sitting in my chair. Yes, ma'am. I didn't think it'd have enough torque, but I gotta give them credit, dude. That thing got some torque. But yeah, I don't know. I'll get there. That's another thing, because after I do this, and then I kind of I just got in a bad habit the past couple of years of just putting the shit down and just whatever, moving on and kind of just. So I got to go back. I got to clean it shit up. I got to. Just start organizing shit, and that's one of the things too. I'm so far, knock on wood, I don't have none, so I won't even say it. But we haven't passed all the way through the season. But yeah, nothing major. So that's been a good thing. So you could put in a sump pump and sump pump pit. Oh man, that thing would fill up with dirt in a heartbeat. That's why I did a trench, and it'll flow. Cause down the driveway, man. If it gets to rain real good because of the slope of this, yeah, I even laughed. I got little videos. I have to pull them out somewhere. I get white rapids. Yeah. Rescue Biden was in Detroit this morning doing a Zoom conference with a big 3 auto companies on robotics. The American rescue plan settled and bubbled around. And oh Lord. Yeah, light in either hand to use it. I have 4 batteries and that's enough for most person. There you go, Emily. Yeah, I got the DeWalt one just because I don't know. I have DeWalt like drill, flashlights, saws, like trimming tools. Kind of like a hand router, a drill, all that. We've always had good luck with them. Biden very different this morning from these last night. I gotta say, there's something, man. Because, boy, he almost even started to wander off, and then all of a sudden it's like, boom. They gave him some amped up shit last night. I know now's definitely the time for your yes to be yes and your no to be no. And don't get lost in all the little sparklies going around. Stay focused. Show up in November with a ballot in your hand and observe, monitor, watch. Try to keep everybody from pulling a foot out the door all the way. Let's see, Emily, he was finding this thing. Wait, he dozed off on the third stroke. He woke up early this evening. Oh, yeah, I can see that happen. He nodded off, probably got into some kind of dream, and then woke up and go, wait a minute, this isn't a dream. Wait, where am I? Which way did he go, George? Which way did he go? Oh, man, oh, man. Oh, me neither. Did you see what was trending on Twitter after the speech? People are following him. Oh yeah, man. That's it's going after. It's the tinder of the fire, and that's what they're working on. Like I say, I still find it ironic, man. It's like you can literally take his whole little thing with the Constitution and defunding the police and all this law and order and, free election stuff. And it's kind of like he literally said everything that they did wrong. He literally tried to flip a coin. And I don't know. And this whole, man, and how things are so great. We're on the upswing, and it's like, and that's what it was, smoke and mirrors. But like I said earlier, you're going to have all these little groups all around all these social platforms that are going to pluck and choose out of that little scenario, and they'll be sitting there fanning the flames to whatever their little thing is. Because, man, when you think about it, all they got to do is keep enough fuel from showing up in November. Somebody ought to fix that bill. I mean, holy shit, dude, from WD-40. You can hear that shit coming through the wood. There it comes. Oh, that's power steering belt. That's what that was. I could tell just then. Because they got that in wood down there, there's a little curved part of. Made it to Maryland. Hugs rescue catch when we're home and everybody check. Stay positive. Right on. Be safe. Get off. Have a blast. And be careful. Much love, ma'am. Carl says hecklers deserve medals. Well, see, I'll tell you, man, it's like, to me, the background, it come back to bite him in the ass. I don't think that was the initial intent. Although, see, here's the thing, and this is what gets lost in a lot of these little bitty, the little conversations is, there could, because like the overall scheme was red, white, and blue. But now the pattern and the way it was chosen to be shown, that could have been at a real low level. There was just like, oh, what's this? And then see that they might not even picked up on it that as they did it. And it was the comeback from everybody, that return fire. All kind of, hey, wait, oh, no. But I don't know. I do know that was some freaky shit. I thought, holy crap, man! Is nobody even like looking at the monitor, or it's like this. You're good with this picture because this ain't working. This ain't working at all. And then there was one when they zoomed out. It went to the left and they zoomed out, and then I realized that, oh, okay, you're trying on the big picture to go for this red, white, and blue. Only you narrowed everything, so all you got was pale fury. There you go. Somebody that knows the whole cinematography stuff and the graphical stuff on video. Then you go through and put a mustache on him during that whole little thing. Yeah, that was some bad shit. That was some bad stuff. And see, like I said earlier, everybody just, you know what? In famous words of David Devine, just calm down. Because that's the one thing that got me, man. See, he laid it out, because there's going to be some altercations, because that's what he was basically accusing the other side. Oh, they're all for chaos. They're all for violence. Well, in all honesty, anybody, and most of y'all know, but that's that moment when little lights show and bling, bling. And it's like, yep, there's the alerts, because that was basically saying what they're going to be doing. Because that's what they're good about. Everything he said is all the opposite. So, everything he accused people of is exactly what they've been doing, and I think are going to do. That's my 2 cents. Fresh through Intercom Pearson commenting about how deliberately dark was, and even the other color she wore in the room, very Kamala's, very interesting. Oh yeah, I mean, it did the whole little fade down, you know, it's all lit up when they first come out, and then it got the dimming switch like some kind of movie set. Crazy shit. I agree with you, Huckleberry. I mean, that really, dude, the minute these people say stupid shit like zero inflation and, man, everything is going great, and the economy's coming back, and it's like, you know, I mean, come on. You have to be really, really... But there are people, so I can't say that, you know, totally shocked, but there are people. But then again, look, you still got people that still have little orange man dude all in their head. And it's like, so can't even acknowledge how you're paying astronomical prices for fuel when you weren't doing that just a few years ago. And it's like, nope. Good dose of Thorazine for everybody. Yeah, okay, I gotta go. Skeeter are ripping me a new one, so we're going for a ride. My vape thing went down. Oh shit! Oh no. Okay, you're right. see it come in there. I hope we manage to keep it together. Well, guys, I think I'm going to call it. Yeah, I'm sore. But I appreciate everybody coming, hanging out and stuff. Just kind of, I don't know, bear with me, and I'll try to do as much heads up notice as I can whenever I go live or something. I'll keep you all apprised of how things are going. I hope y'all have a great day. I hope you're able to smile or help somebody else smile in light of what you're hearing and seeing. Because that's part of the, that's the bigger scheme of things is getting you to not pay attention. But much love, everybody. Y'all have a great weekend. And like I said, don't forget, so tonight, Sophie B and the Cannibals are doing some cannon. I got a link to that on my community page. And then TT1 has got his little show tomorrow. And I've got a link to it on my community page. And if Steve puts something, I'll put a link to it on my community page. So anytime I kind of see something, I try to put it up there now. I'm going to try to do that. So much love, everybody. Yeah, that's right, because Steve and Nina will be doing the maze thing tomorrow, I think, or something this weekend. So that's going to be like really cool. Can't wait to see that. But much love, everybody. Y'all have a great weekend, and I'll see y'all in. I might even end up chatting in Sophie's chat tonight. Usually I just sit and listen because I just look at it, watch it from a distance and listen. But I might try to participate in some chat, just say hi and stuff. But much love, everybody. Appreciate y'all hanging out. And, we got to push forward. We got to adapt and overcome. So that's what we're going to do. So I will talk to y'all later. Much love, guys. Take care. Peace out.